Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models, and welcome to issue 2 of building the Batmobile Tumbler from Hachette and from the Dark Knight trilogy and DC. Lots of people involved in the making of this. Not least me. I'm building it. Yes. Let's have a look through the magazine first, and then we shall build a wheel. Put a wheel together. Right. Batmobiles. We're talking about model behavior. Obviously, a lot of things was done using models. Um, yeah, not all CG. Yeah, the first production model created out of plasticine by Christopher Nolan. It's pretty close. They got, he knew what he wanted, didn't he? And yeah, there we go. That's that. The Dark Knight on the big screen from the start. Batman Begins director Nolan. Clear vision for the film's story, origins, but something that's never been done before on the big screen. Has it not? Really? Yeah, I suppose. Maybe. It all blurs into one, doesn't it? Yeah, all these are superhero origin stories. But yeah, it's all good stuff. I like the films. We shall learn some more about them as we go on. Obviously, we've got Heath Ledger's The Joker. Yeah, very impressive stuff. Sadly, died 6 months before the film's release. I didn't realize you didn't get to see the film released. Oh, sad. Right, step-by-step instructions number 2. The first front wheel, complete with rim and tyre. So we've got some parts there. We've got a big tyre, some cap things, a washer, nut, and some screws. We're going to put that through, and you'll see me do that in just a moment. Let's see, how does this ends with doing that and telling us what comes next time. Next time we've got the front panel of the passenger compartment to build. So yeah, a little bit of building to happen next week. But let's clear the bench. We'll get the wheel ready, and we'll get the tyre built. And here we have it. We've got metal and feels plasticky. Plastic and metal. That's definitely heavy. Uh, Bits for the middle, some screws, CM screws, little label in the bag, as they tend to do on these, and a big, weighty rubber wheel, which is lovely. It's nice. Now, this has a direction to it. The orientation of the tyre, the outer rim, which is this heavy bit, must be pushed in from the side with a narrow tread pattern, which you can see here. This has got a wider tread pattern and a narrow tread pattern. So it goes in that way round. Now, is there anything to tell us which way around that needs to go? No, that just goes in from there. It's got printing on the outside of both of those, so that's all good. So that goes in there just like that. Yeah, it's okay. It's got the valve already built into there, so all good stuff. Then this goes in from the other side. Now we've got 3 obviously holes there and 3 screws on there. I think before I put that, let's just have a quick look. No, they aren't equidistant. There is a wider bit, so they have to go that way round. So let's get that again from the narrower side there, and then that's that way round there. So it's such a thick wheel, you can't actually see very deep into it. So that is going on there a bit like that, and we are using 3 of these CM screws to get it in the right way round. There's 2. There's a third, one spare in there by the looks of it. Let me grab out a screwdriver. Interestingly, no screwdrivers. Was there? There was a screwdriver last time, I remember, but it wasn't a very good one. So I should use a slightly better one for my build on this. Obviously, you can get away with using the supplied screwdriver if you must, but yeah, I'd rather use something a little bit better, a little bit easier on the hand. Possibly even easier putting it in, but it might not be yet. We haven't found that bit out yet. So if you get it lined up properly, you should be able to get these screws in. If you get it lined up properly. It's not feeling like it's going in anywhere, but I'm pretty sure I've got them the right way round. Very, very dark because it's all black and dark in there. But yeah, they are lined up properly. Let's try putting it into a different hole. Just in case it's not quite lined up right. Yeah, that feels like that's going in somewhere now. So let me try a second one. Make sure it is the right way round. And that feels like that's going into a thread. So let's try this third one again. Now when putting these screws in, you should always get them all in before you tighten the first one down. If you get the first one tightened down and it's not quite lined up, you only have to go back and loosen it or risk breaking something. So it's always best to get them done gently and in sequence. So now they're all in, I can tighten them all up. Around there, and that one. Third one. Tighten up down there. So that is that. What are we doing next? On the back of the page, we just put it aside. We'll use them on one of the next assembly steps. So I shall put those aside safely. I shall use a bag, actually. I've got some spare little plastic bags. I'll pop both of those into there. Keep that aside. Obviously, keep hold of the screws as well, because you never know when you might need a spare screw or two. So keep all of those aside. I'll put that aside. It's really weight. Even one wheel is big and chunky. It's going to be a good, fun, heavy build. So that's that. I shall see you very shortly for episode 3, when we're going to be doing, as it said, the passenger compartment, or starting the passenger compartment. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. I shall see you soon. Bye bye for now. Yeah.